Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis, and today we're taking a look at the MegaConstrux Call of Duty Flamethrower Shock Troops. This set consists of 110 pieces and is recommended for ages 10 and up. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. Alright, here they are, the Flametrooper Shock Troops. Let's look at these guys individually, shall we? Alright, here is our first minifigure, or micro action figure as they call them. He's equipped with a nice looking submachine gun. The magazine on the side here is removable, which is kind of a nice feature. And you'll notice there's a little square hole in there that would allow additional magazines to be attached to those pegs on his straps there, or on the back or side of his belt, on the back or side of his backpack. It's kind of a nice feature there. He also has a grenade that is attached to one of those pegs there on his straps, and a sidearm attached to the peg on the side of his belt. Canteen attached to a peg on his backpack. So this guy, as you can see, is quite well equipped. His beret has a nice insignia imprinted there on the front. These figures are well articulated, and let me show you what I mean by that. So here's the same figure without all of his accoutrement, and as you can see, his arm is articulated. He can rotate it all the way around. He can bend it at the elbow and twist. He also has some wrist articulation in that the wrists can turn around all the way. His head is on a ball joint and can look up and down and from side to side. Another side note is some of the newer figures have removable headgear, so the berets or helmets can come off. However, if you do that, you end up with a kind of goofy looking head. So it's nice that you can swap around the helmets and hats and things like that, but you can't really have a figure without wearing headgear without it looking really bizarre. At the waist, they can turn from side to side. They can move at the hips about 90 degrees and at the knee about 90 degrees. Some of the figures, not this one, have boots that are removable as well, which means you can splay the legs at the feet a little bit more than that. The legs, incidentally, can split about that far. So that is the articulation. Next we have this guy who has a nicely detailed helmet. There's a little bit of camouflage in there as well as some netting. He is carrying a Thompson submachine gun. He's got green khakis on, and you can see on his straps there he's got some kind of pouch for ammunition or explosives or MREs or something like that. Pretty good camouflage sort of pattern all the way around. There's mostly just a olive drab color, but it's just a little bit of other color speckled in. Maybe it's supposed to represent dirt, but anyway, these guys are really finely detailed. I really like that submachine gun. Thompson is very cool. Next we have this guy who is equipped with a rifle with a bayonet. He's got a grenade hanging from his straps. His straps and belt are brown, unlike the other guys who had the dark gray. He's looking through a pair of binoculars. He's got a nice helmet there with the netting on it. On the side of his backpack is a flashlight. He's got kind of dark gray or blackish boots, and you can see his face a little bit better now. Again, these figures are well articulated, well detailed, and very collectible. And finally we have our Flametrooper or Flamethrower operator. He's carrying a flamethrower, of course. He's got a nice helmet like the others. He's got a well detailed fuel canister on the back with a hose leading up to the the nozzle, the gun part. His pants are kind of a dark brown color rather than the olive drab that the other guys had, with matching boots. His belt is a dark gray with kind of lighter colored straps, and his backpack clearly is much different. All of these backpacks, incidentally, go into their figures with this peg on the back. One last very cool feature about this flamethrower is that it includes this element. This is a flame element that is included, and it just sticks right into the end of the nozzle of the flamethrower. It gives it that really cool effect. It's a kind of a dual molded thing with a transclear red and orange that does a really good job of simulating flame being shot from the flamethrower. This set includes several accessories for the micro action figures, including these weapons. We have the Thompson submachine gun, we have the looks like an Enfield rifle with a bayonet, there's a sniper rifle and the other submachine gun there. Two of the rifles include, as you can see, the strap, and then this little guy here has the removable clip that I mentioned earlier. In addition to their primary weapons, we have two backpacks, two grenades, an e-tool, binoculars, a canteen, a flashlight, and a holstered pistol. So this set, like most of the MegaConstrux MegaBloks figure packs, includes a terrain piece. This one is nice in that it has a couple of sandbags and a barrel, plus this really nice barbed wire piece here and a couple of bushes. If you got several of these sets, of course you could stack them up side by side and have a longer fence. You can also change the configuration of this slightly so that you have some variety, maybe even stack up several of the sandbags together to make some cover for your soldiers. The other cool thing is the MegaBloks figures are configurable so that you can swap torsos and legs and faces and all that sort of stuff, so that you, in addition to being able to vary the terrain, could vary the soldiers, so that you could have a nice mix and a good set of infantry that has to get across this barbed wire barrier. And there we have the Flamethrower Shock Troops. 4 micro action figures with lots of accessories, lots of detail, lots of posability, a really nice terrain piece. All of this is available for the retail price of $14.99. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a like, leave any comments or questions below, and if you happen to have your own brick-related channel, Lego, MegaBloks, MegaConstrux, any of that, please leave it in the comments below and we'll come check it out. Until next time, this has been Christian with Brick Life Crisis. Take care.